All right, so what's up, everybody? Today we're gonna do a story time, and I'm basically gonna explain how I had a party at my own apartment that I wasn't even invited to. Now I know that sounds strange. How can it be my apartment? I'm not invited to my own party. So first off, it wasn't even my party. My roommates didn't even ask me to throw a party that night. That night they didn't even ask me. They didn't even ask for my permission. I actually found out on Instagram. but here's how I go. Long story short, I used to work at Polo Ralph Lauren about 2 or 3 years ago. I worked a 10-hour shift because I was covering somebody else's shift. I was so tired, y'all. I was tired. I did like when I got off work, I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to go lay down, eat some food, and chill. Right. Um. So yeah. So everything going good. I get off work. I call Tanisha, of course, to basically tell her I'm off work. I'm on my way home. I get home. So me and my roommate, we chilling, we playing the game, watching little TV, just kicking it, having a good time. Cause we trying to chill. And I see a party invite on my Instagram page out of nowhere, and this is basically this party promoter, this chick basically put our location, our apartment number, everything on Instagram. She got like 5,000 followers at the time. Basically, put my party, put my apartment as like the party spot. So long story short, I found out we having a party. So I'm still not thinking it's gonna be, that big of a deal. I'm thinking it's gonna be like a little kickback, no more than like, 50 people. I'm not thinking it's gonna be that, that big of a deal, cause we thrown parties before and it's never been that big. But kind of
Yeah,
fun.
pause right there. Pause right there. So at the time, I was working at Charlotte Russe. I was a key holder, and I was getting off work around. It was about around the same time you was getting off work, right? Or maybe it was like maybe an hour or two in between,
Something like that.
right?
Something like that.
So I'm scrolling on Instagram because this was when Instagram was popping, and I said, or I think, or either I was scrolling on Instagram, or my friend, she sent me. She was like, "Ain't Marcus them having a party at his apartment?" I was like, "What? Having a party that I don't know about?" So
Yeah,
this is how hot this is how hot this party was. Like, this was like, it was right before the nukes at our school had came out, so everything was popping and all this stuff. And his room number, I'm scrolling room number. I see his room number on Instagram, party. I'm like, Marcus, how y'all having a party? I don't even know nothing about it.
And apparently,
So
I didn't know nothing about it.
yeah,
Either,
so that was kind of like the background of like how hot this party actually was. It was all on Instagram, on Twitter, like everything. I don't think Snapchat wasn't even around then.
No, Snapchat wasn't hot then.
Yeah, it wasn't even hot then. So it was like everywhere.
Yeah, so the party was everywhere. I'm not even invited to my own party because I didn't even know I didn't even know it was a party going on. But anyway, so after I find out that we are throwing a party, I go outside to ask my roommates, like, "Hey man, like we really having a party tonight?" And he was like, "Yeah, we're having a party. We're having a little small get together." Of course, he didn't ask for my permission. He didn't ask me at all. He just said we're throwing a party. Okay, cool. So me being a laid back kind of guy I am, I said, okay, cool, but I'm not gonna participate in the party because I really just don't. I'm tired. I don't work 10 hours of like folding clothes, talking to customers. Y'all know how it is. I'm not really trying to deal with none of that. And so I go in my room, close the door. I'm chilling. So of course the party start. It's loud music, people in and out. It's everywhere. I got people texting my roommate phone, asking, is he there at the party? Because the party that big, you can't find nobody. It's like we had a little 4-bedroom college dorms apartment, right? It had to be, no lie, maybe I'm not exaggerating, like 200 to 250 people in my den, now, in a college dorms. Like, I cannot exaggerate this. Like, it was so many people. It was so hot. It was so many people. People was yelling. They was cussing. But anyway, the party was epic. The party lasted for a good at least hour and a half before stuff got real. So of course, I got my bedroom door locked. I'm just chilling. I ain't really heard nothing. Nothing crazy where it's a fight, nothing going on. So of course I'm thinking the party going good. But like I said earlier, I didn't want no parts of it because I wasn't even invited. So
So basically, I get off work around this time. The party then it's been about an hour or so. The party, getting started, people coming in. I pull up because at the time, me and Marcus, we lived in the same apartment. College. How you say it?
We lived in the same apartment complex, but we didn't live in the same building.
Yeah, we didn't live together, anything like that. So I pull up in my little, my little Honda. I'm seeing people walking up the hill, going to the apartment complex. I parked my car. It was one parking spot, surprisingly. I look up at, I could see where Marcus' window was. His light is on. So I was like, so you having a party, you don't know nothing about it, and you just in your room?
Yeah,
that sounds suspect to me,
yeah,
and I'm not invited. So I called Marcus, calling his phone, and he picked up the phone, but I was like, "What are you doing?" Like, I'm blowing him out and stuff because I'm like, how can you not know you having a party at your own apartment? Like, that makes no sense. So I was like, you know what? He was like, I don't know. He was like, I ain't out there. I ain't got nothing to do with them. Blah blah. And so I was like, well, I'm gonna come up and get you. Like, just come and get me. He was like, nah, or whatever. He was like, there's too many people in here. I don't want them to know that I'm in my room because they know I'm gone. Then they may try to steal something. It was that many people in there, locals and stuff like that. And so I was like, I was arguing with him. I was like, come on, like, just walk out, something. I was like, or I'll just come in and get you. And he insisted, like, no, don't come in here and blah, blah. And so that was my part in it. And then, so I just went back to my dorm room and I just basically just stayed there, I guess.
So, and she's not exaggerating, y'all. Like, I really insist, like, no, she cannot come get me. No, I cannot leave the room. Because if she came to get me, they would have known I was in there. And then they would have known I would have left. So, and I had stuff in there. Remember, I used to work at the Polo store. I had clothes, I had jewelry,
stuff.
I had a flat screen, I had all kind of stuff in there. They couldn't just come in there and take it. So of course I just told her, like, nah. Me, of course, not knowing what was gonna happen, I said, no, I'll just stay in my room. I'll come to your apartment. I'll wait it out. I'll come to your apartment in the morning. Everything gonna be cool. So of course, everything's still going on. Like, I'm really surprised they ain't shut down the party because they would shut down the parties every time we tried to throw one. So I was surprised that the party went on for that long. So the party going on for about an hour and a half now.
And remind you, in these type of dorm rooms, we had like this surround sound system. So this party was booming. Like, you could hear music blasting like all the way on my side of the apartment.
Basically,
so it was just crazy.
Everybody who was in our apartment complex was in our party. That's how hot it was. Like, there was nobody. Like we lived on the second floor out of 4 floors. Everybody, I'm not exaggerating, everybody was at this party. So long story short, I remember some dude saying, "Hey, who got the weed, bro? Who got the weed? Who got the weed?" And it was locals, right? So of course I'm not against smoking weed. I mean everybody trying to have a good time, but it got to a point to where it was so many people in there, somebody had to leave because it was just getting too overpacked. Like, you couldn't really do anything else in the party. So of course, one of the people in the party basically told all the locals to get out, to leave. If you're not a college student, get out. Of course, that sparked the worst night of my life. I mean, literally the worst night of my life. So basically, after this dude basically told the locals to leave, told them to get out. If you're not a college student, get out. The locals weren't too thrilled about that because they wanted to stay because the party was hot. So what they do? Somebody from our basketball team got into one of our locals. Well, one of the locals there at the party. This dude basically got his tail beat outside of my door. And I'm talking about not outside of my door, because remind you, my door is locked. My door is closed, it's locked. They don't know I'm in there. This dude head is getting beat against my door. Like, I'm hearing this man head get hit against my door, y'all. So I'm already getting nervous. It's chaos all outside. I ain't seen nothing. It's chaos, girls screaming, dudes hollering, chairs broke, flat screen TV broke, glass broke, you name it. Blood on my wall, blood on the floor. This dude literally getting his head stumped in against my wall, against my door.
While you just sitting there.
Well, I'm just sitting there. I'm listening to it all. I ain't seen nothing. I'm just listening to it. So I'm scared. I'm shocked. I'm like, bro, they about to show out tonight. They about to show out for real. So, of course, this dude got his tail beat on my door, right? My other roommate who I was chilling with before the party started, he calling me and making sure I'm straight.
Yeah, cause he wasn't in the party either. He was like, they didn't have no parts. The other two roommates was throwing the party, and then Marcus and his roommate was basically just in that room. Wasn't even invited to the party.
No,
but they lived there.
Yeah, we was just chilling, and so they literally banging on my door, banging, bang. Hey, they basically twisting my doorknob because you can't get in because my door was locked. They twisting it, banging, kicking the door. Let me in, let me in. Of course, this time they don't know I'm in there, so I'm freaking out. Like, do I let them in? Do I not let them in? Nah, they can't get in, bro, because I don't know who this is. So finally, of course, after this time, the party's over. There's blood everywhere. There's glass everywhere. It's a fight that broke out. Now the fight led to people outside. People was fighting outside of our apartment. So now it's this big ass riot. I'm talking about a riot outside. Like, it's stuff everywhere. And at this point, I'm nervous because we living in the hood basically, but it's supposed to be college dorms, but we living in the hood because we really were at the time. And so a couple of my homeboys got jumped that same night outside. So I go outside of my room just for a couple seconds just to see what's going on because I'm still halfway like, nah, bro, I'm not coming outside. I look outside, our den is destroyed. Surround sound messed up, blood on my door. It really like a crime scene, y'all. Like, it looked like somebody got murdered in my den. So, of course, everything gonna calm down just a little bit because, the fight is over. So I'm thinking everything good. All I see then is some dude, dark-skinned dude with an orange shirt. That's all I remember. This man said, "Don't go outside, bro. Don't go outside, bro. They got the straps. They coming in, bro. Don't go outside." I'm thinking he bluffing. Like, nah, bro. There's no way. I'm like, there's no way this man, they gonna come in here and like shoot this college dorms up. I look outside the window. Surely enough, it's about 7 dudes pulling out straps. I'm talking about multiple guns, walking back to our apartment complex, our dorm room. Now, remind you, our dorm room already hot because this chick put our address up online, put our apartment, our address.
Yeah, she had like a lot of followers. Like this time, like she had like 7,000 followers. And at that time, it was like a really, that was a lot of subscribers and stuff.
That was when Instagram was right.
Yeah,
so come to find out, so now I'm really freaking out. I called my roommate thinking, bruh, they coming outside. I mean, they coming inside, bro. They got straps. I don't know who they're looking for. They pissed off. Their homies done got beat up. So, of course, my roommate, his bitch ass who threw the party, of course, now he all scared, talking about close the door, lock the door, don't let him in, don't let him in. Everybody screaming, dudes screaming, girls screaming, because it was still a couple girls who was in there that we knew. And apparently, so we locked the door. They pistol whipping the door. They pistol whipping it, kicking it, pistol whipping the door. Of course, the door's not opening. So this time, I'm really freaking out. I call my homie like, bro, they outside, they coming in, they gonna shoot the door. Them boys wanted to get in that bad. They busted through my roommate's window. They pistol whipped his window to try to get inside of our apartment. My roommate hopped off his bed, hid under the bed, had a taser, was gonna use it because he thought the boys was coming in. Long story short, it got out of control. We just college students. We just trying to have a good time. These boys trying to kill somebody tonight. I ain't about that life. My other roommate called 12. They call the police. The police show up. Of course, the locals leave, but that's not all. That's not it. That's not it. One of the girls who was with the dudes who had the gun came back into our apartment. We thought the door was locked. The door wasn't locked. She came back into our apartment. Didn't say nothing to us. Looked at us in our face. Didn't say nothing though. Laid on our couch and went to sleep. I don't know who this girl is. We never seen her before. All we know is that this girl was with one of the locals who started the whole incident. So basically, we called 12 again. We called the police again. Told them to come back and get this girl because we ain't touching her. She in a dress. She not wearing no clothes. She might try to be raped or something. The night already going bad. So we didn't touch her. We called 12. They came. They got her. And long story short, that was about it. It was one of the worst nights of my life. And of course, we wasn't staying there. So me and my other roommate, who had nothing to do with the party at all, we wasn't even invited. Of course, we wasn't gonna stay there that night. I was scared of my mind. We thought because they knew our address, our faces, our apartment, everything. So luckily, my sweet girlfriend, who had her own apartment, she let me and my homie stay there for about a week.
Yeah, you come calling me.
Yeah.
And like it was late. It was like maybe 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning.
It was in the middle of the night.
And of course I'm sleeping. I'm sound asleep in my bed because Mark's like, you know, I'll just call you, you know, later or whatever. And so of course I didn't already fell asleep. I get a call. They frantic like, Tanisha, open the door. You know, we coming over right now. And I'm just like, coming over where? Coming over to your apartment. So Marcus and his friend at my door looking homeless is I don't know what. Looking homeless. Got their pillow, got their night bag.
We were scared, y'all.
And
we were scared.
So they basically told me, I really was like, I told your ass to come on when I got there. You just want to be hard-headed. Like, you didn't even have to be around any of this if you would have just came with me when I got off work.
But then I would have came back and all my shit would have been gone. And that would have been another story.
Yeah, but your life is more important than your flat screen TVs and your Polo.
Bruh.
Like, so... Yeah,
and
so
and I was a nigga. I'm sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. But I was a nigga who on campus knew they had the fresh shit. So they knew I had fresh shit in there. Like, I couldn't just leave all my clothes. Man, that stuff was expensive. I couldn't just leave all my stuff in there. But my girlfriend...
Yeah, you might have got robbed.
That's what I'm saying.
But we would have got it back. But yeah, so long story short, him and his roommate was just talking about the party, like, for a couple of days, whatever. I let
she kicked
his
me
roommate...
out, y'all.
I did.
Yeah, she kicked us out because she said she was getting on... She said we was getting on her nerves because we was talking about it too. So you can say that.
Don't say that. No, I mean, because it was kind of getting a little too much. But I didn't really mind Marcus. It was just kind of like, I didn't really have any privacy because it was me and my friend. We had a roommate. It was and then her boyfriend, and then Marcus, and then his friend. It was just like too much stuff going on. But yeah, I let them stay there for about a week or what. So
it was about a week. And
his roommate stayed on the couch and, you know, use my stuff, use the shower and stuff like that. And yeah, so.
But yeah, we finally got our shit together after about a week.
Then moved y'all's apartment.
And we switched apartments. Didn't nobody know who was at. Thank God. I mean, all in all, it was a pretty traumatic experience. I'm happy to be alive. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody involved in the situation is happy to be alive. But of course, after that incident, all of us who were living together, we kind of fell out and went our separate ways.
Not all of y'all.
But not all of us. Me and my homie.
The people that was involved in the party.
The people that was involved in the party. We kind of fell out. We were on bad terms. We're not on bad terms now. I don't really think. I mean, you gotta ask them that. But I mean, that's up to them. But all in all, I mean, I would say we all learned a lesson from that. And that's basically about it, man. Man, if y'all really like this video, I need 30 likes, man. Last time I said 20, I need 30 now. 30. I need 30 likes. If y'all really like this video, just give me 30 likes, man. It'd be greatly appreciated.
Just 30.
Just 30. Just 30. Just 30. Just 30. Just 30. I'm about to say, man, because we're new to this YouTube stuff, man. I really enjoy making these videos for y'all, letting y'all know a little bit about us in particular.
Yeah, we have a lot. We've been together almost 6.5 years, and we actually have a lot of story times. I mean, individually and together. So yeah. So if you want to see more story times, more anything from us, just be sure to subscribe so we know that y'all like our content. Thumbs this video up, and hopefully we'll see y'all next time. So yeah. Peace.
Alright, I'll see y'all later.
Oh my God, man.
Damn. Anyway, for real, we'll see y'all later.